today in my session I talked about how USAID is working to integrate organizational learning into our mission programs. So this is part of our program cycle reforms, and what we're doing is we are developing, as part of the mission program cycle, a strong emphasis on collaborating, learning, and adapting in order that we can make sure that our programs are coordinated internally and with other activities that are taking place within a given country, and that our partners are coordinating and collaborating as well, to ensure that we're learning continuously throughout implementation, and to make sure that we're able to make the kinds of course corrections that can ensure that we remain as effective as possible throughout implementation. Part of this change, which ultimately results in more effective development programs, has to do with what we do within USAID in terms of our strategic planning, project design, making sure that we're integrating a learning emphasis into that, making sure that our management processes emphasize organizational learning, and that we understand how to catalyze and facilitate learning among our implementing partners. The other side of the equation is on the implementing partner side, and we talked today about a couple of ways for partners to plug into this. I really believe that partners are critical to this change. A lot of our partners are way out ahead of USAID in terms of investing in organizational learning. So we need to learn from our partners in terms of the types of methods and tools and processes that have worked for you in strengthening your organizations as learning organizations. But we also need you to work to influence us. When you respond to proposals, incorporate an emphasis on collaborating, learning, and adapting. In your conversations with your USAID counterparts, talk about what your organization needs to make sure that you can collaborate with other implementing partners, coordinate your efforts, pause and reflect on implementation, learn from what's taking place, and institute course corrections if that's what's called for. It's a two-way street, and we need partners to work with us in making these changes that ultimately, I think, will result in stronger development. Be sure to visit the Learning Lab. It's usaidlearninglab.org. It's a site that we have developed specifically to work with our partners on catalyzing learning and embedding organizational learning in USAID programs. There's a really robust resource library there. There's a whole area of resources on learning networks, and we will be creating more opportunities, interactive opportunities, for partners to talk with each other and with USAID staff about what it means to integrate a strong learning and adapting focus into USAID programs. So we'll see you on the Learning Lab.